That's my son! That's my boy!
Hello? I heard your arrival. Are you burping over it? I don't know.
Oh, I could barely get out. Oh my god.
I was muted the whole time. Haha. Ha. I'm special. Okay. Hello, everyone. That's because I'm muted. Okay. So they heard nothing we said ever. It was not even important. We were talking about Diablo 4 and Zelda 2. Tears of Kingdom? I don't know. Hi, Sugi. How are you doing? Today's
How did that go?
astrophotography is going to be Orion Nebula. I've already uploaded it. I've already stacked it, so you don't have to see that. Squish. And this is a total exposure of 16 hours, 52 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Thank you for the follow.
That's 305 frames. Make sure of 5-minute shots, 3-minute shots, and 10-second shots. And yeah, let us dig into the thing. Yes. Well, I had to finagle some stuff. Where's my thing at? My thing. Orion Nebula is in the Orion constellation, but not in the 3 belts, and then the slash part, which is very fun. It is one of the closest. Well, looking at fun facts. Okay, it is a stellar nebula, which means that stars are born there. Who doesn't love stars? Stars. You love stars? That's good. One moment. It's easily spotted by the naked eye due to the fact that it's very close. Fun fact about the Orion Nebula: it's best seen when it's cold. So when winter is coming. So winter is coming also means Orion Nebula is up. At least for the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, it should be the summer for them. But yeah. All right. So we're going to edit this wonderful nebula. I'm I've edited this so many times, and we will go through all of them later. I haven't been able to fully figure it out first, but we're first going to work on our exposure. Right.
That's not so bright.
Because that's the core. So it's gonna be like that. but when you logically look at it, it's already bright. Unless I want to do this script. Loads files into stack. Let's see if I can find it. And then we'll just go with the big. Oh, nope. Okay. Well, with the bigger files, we're gonna press OK. Those should be our TIFFs. We're gonna layer them up of the 10 seconds. Okay. So we're going. That's why. That's why. Okay. Never mind. I figured I messed up. One moment. One moment. I messed up. Okay. Nope. I figured out. Okay, so we gotta do this. We gotta do the scripts. We gotta do our layers. Load stacks. Browse. Luckily for me. Orion, 10 seconds. Okay. Yes. And okay. You're what I need to breathe. Browse. Alright. What? No. Cancel. Press OK. Press good. Alright. Now, I should have done this correctly. Yeah. So I just long time ago, a year ago, I was challenged into creating 10-second stacks, 183-minute stacks, and 5-minute stacks. So, you get to see our wonderful edits. We'll first start with my favorite, the 3-minute one. Go to our adjustment. The core is going to be very bright. We're not worrying about that right now. Bringing our exposure. Okay, nice exposure. And then we'll go into our brightness. We'll bring it down just a little bit. Bring the contrast down just a tiny bit. Just a tiny. Yeah. I will do that. And then that's just to make sure we can keep that core as bright as we can. Or as not as blown out as we can. Trying to keep it very low. Ooh, pretty. Thanks, Harvey Quinn. How are you doing, my friend? All right. So we'll do that. Bring that down. We'll add this up a little bit. I ain't bad. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic. It's Monday morning. We're working on the Orion Nebula. Afternoon, evening. I don't know. Do you know what? You know what? I will not stand this. You can go back to work, sir. Well, you're going back to it. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are. Okay. It's Monday evening. I need sleep. I don't sleep. It's not my fault. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Working on the Orion Nebula. Working on the 300 seconds first. It's going to be a long, long process. Okay. It's a lot of yellow that I don't like. I'm working on the levels first, and then see if I can bring some more blue. There we go. We'll go back into the red a little bit. There we go. Not too much. Okay, bring that green down just. Oh. There we go. Okay. Go back to our brightness. Turn it down just a boost. As you guys will see, the Orion Nebula is very hard because of that core right there. But we will continue. Yes, we will continue. I want to redo already. Okay. We're going to skip the brightness and adjustment, and we're just going to go straight to the levels. We'll see how much I can not have that. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Do that. Add some more red. Fine tune it just a little bit. Okay, red's a little more of the background now. That's really a lot. And then we add some tad bit of green. Boom. All right. Now we got that. We'll make that our first layer. Maybe. Give me uno momentum. Ah, there it is. And then now we can go with the brightness. Hopefully bring that down, that brightness just a tad bit. Trying to get the nice gases around the core. So the core is already blotched as it is. We can go through our levels again. Let's bring it up, bring that down. Okay. I seen it. Okay. Let's keep that guy down. I figured something out. Do the red a little bit. And then bring the red back up a little bit. Do the green. We'll add some blues, because who doesn't like blue? Do that. There we go. Okay, I'm liking that. Now we'll add our curves. And you're going to automatically see it's going to look a little more natural. We got color. We got saturation. Oh, look at slow. So, this is luminosity. It allows the background to stay black with little color peaks. Color allows the green to come out. So now it looks like some zombie virus to me. Saturation allows the red, more of the red and magenta to pop out. Ooh, ah. Hue, I don't know what hue does, but it doesn't, I don't like it. And I'm gonna skip the rest of these to go to lighter color. Because at least then it doesn't hurt your eyes. And I got linear dodge. So this is lighter color. Linear dodge allows the core to come really out and blown out. We don't want that. So just color dodge, it does the same thing. T-screen allows it to look a little bit more natural. And then light and color does that. So we're just gonna go with color. I like saturation. I like the red and how the red looks. And then doing that, we go to the curves again. And this time, bring that up. There we go. That was the black background to take over. The core's a little blotchy, but we're fine with that. We'll live. Maybe. Depends. But yeah. What else? What else? I've done this so many times and I can't remember. We don't do levels because that's just going to overkill it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do one more levels to fine tune it, and then we'll start messing with the colors because we're just messing with the outer side. Once I get to the 180 and 10 seconds, that's when we can actually mess with the more of the curve. It's of the inner part of the gases from this nebula. And fine. Gonna allow the red to come through a little bit more. There you go. Now, see if I can bring the blue to nicely fine tune it. What I'm trying to do is get the gases from around this core nebula to pop out. Give it a nice cool temperature. And that's kind of pretty good. Now, I'm going to mess with the selective colors. And I like my outer gases to be red. It can go any color, or it's messing with the inner core. We'll do more of a redder tone. It's purple, that's orange. I like orange. We might stick with orange. I need to see how delayed it is. Okay. So we just messed with red, and now we'll go with yellow, which should be our center colors. And let me see. Ryan is known for many colors, so we're going to make it more green or more blue if I can. There we go. Blue instead of yellow. I'll just mess with this guy. I don't see any difference, so there might not be any green, which is good. Which is very good. I'm just messing with each color to add a different variety. Does it look like there's a lot of sign, which is fine, I guess. It means I was able to keep more of the colors neutral in the fact, which is always fun. Now we should see more. There it is. Okay. A lot more magenta. trying to keep the core from being blotted out, but it does not look possible. There we go. Now you can start seeing more of the gases. Well, that's more of a purple look. I've done that one before by accident. This is a more yellowish orange look. I think we'll do like that to keep it of a little more red. You can see the gases slowly popping out. There you go. And then with the black, it works out more. You can add some bluish tint. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Just did the selective colors to make our colors a little bit more better. Little bit better. Now we're gonna mess with the hue and saturation. So we'll start with our reds. And that's red, very saturated. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna really mess with red. I like how it looks now. Kinda don't think I need to mess with the saturation. So we'll just create our new layer. Create it twice. Because now we get to mess with the camera raw filters. Who doesn't like camera raw filters? Huh? Huh? Welcome to what? No. I don't know why I did that. Alright. We'll sharpen the colors. Okay. Make it less color reduced. We reduce the noise. Make it a little better, crisper. And then now we do our texture. And that's where you can actually start seeing the gas. So that's it at 100%. And then when you add clarity, that's where you really get the colors. And then you can make the haze go down. As you can see, I actually went a little too red in the colors, but you can change that through camera raw too.
But I can no longer live with my lie. It is time to trust the people of
Hey,
Gotham
Grok.
with the truth.
Thanks for the follow.
And it is time for me to resign.
And do you accept his recognition? Do you accept the recognition of all the corrupt? Gaming warlords. I'm doing it right now.
I need a drop.
Just making sure. They last played no game. Did you hit it right? Yes. Okay.
What is
What?
up by 8?
Okay. So we're going back. I was working on the exposure. You want the opposite. I'll bring the exposure down a little bit. I'm gonna bring the contrast to get more of the gas. Highlight to darken it just a little bit. Working on the shadow. I want to see the gases, so we'll do that. There we go. Brings down the brightness. There, look at that. Okay. Clearly, there's a little too much red. And that could be fixed through color grading. Nope. Color mixture. Sorry. We have that. Bring the saturation down just a little bit. Just enough. Okay. So we want it more red. We want yellow. Ooh. That's gross. Okay. Okay. I like just a little red and the yellow to counteract that. You can do anything you want to do, sadly. I think I messed up. We're gonna keep these. We'll keep these, right? But I'm going to do something real quick back with this guy. I'm just going to delete. Yes. This was the original one. Hello, Luis. How are you doing, my friend? I'm just working on the Rhine Nebula. I was messing a little too much with it. And Angie, how are you doing? Angie. Okay.
Angie, you said you had a potato, right?
I
Oh, would you like another potato?
Yeah, sure.
So we're gonna mess with the red. I'm gonna focus more on that again, but I think I made it too dark last time.
Damn!
And then we're gonna bring it more to a lighter red.
There's another barrel.
And then hello? You having fun over there? Should I be worried at what you're doing over there? No? Okay. So I got my red. It looks a little better. Trying to figure out why it looked ugly in the camera. What have you? How am I? I'm doing well. How are you? This is the Rhine Nebula that I'm working on. We are trying to get more photos, but it's been cloudy in Colorado, and it's cloudy here too. I haven't had time to do my own photography yet. I'm trying to figure out. We'll do natural yellow. Bring the yellow down just. Keep the yellow down. Yeah. And now. Okay, so there's no green. There's no green. Or cyan. This is a first for me. I'm literally only dealing with 2 colors right now. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to make the gas out, but not make it too, like, red. That's too much. We'll go with this one. I mean, you can still see the gases from without, so that's not bad. I'll eat. Come on. Come on. There we go. And you can see it's a little bit more natural, cool and crisp. Thank you. Not even done yet. We still have the 3-minute and 10-second ones to work on. I haven't even got that yet. I've spent most of the time just working on this guy. Yeah. Okay. Now, yeah, I think I'm gonna delete. We'll delete one. We'll delete one. We'll keep the other one. Now we're gonna do filter, camera. Go back in through the colors again. We'll do our details. We'll sharpen the picture up first. Okay. And then we just have enough of the crisp colors. And then kind of want to test the theory. If I have that, no, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Well, that's sharpen on the outside, but the core of the nebula stays the same. Then we bring in our basic, and then we go through the texture. We texturize it enough, not too much. And we bring in the stars just enough. There we go. I think that's fine. Bring down the exposure, or bring down the exposure just enough so you can start seeing that. Bring the contrast up just a little bit. There we go. Oh. Bring that down. Bring the shadows up. Okay. Okay, so now we have our that up. And then when we work on the color mixture, this is where we do the reds. Color right there. We have our orange. Be through green. A little green. There's no greens. I'll keep it more magenta. Save that photo. So now we have that one. We'll come back to it because I'll do the star edit on the end of all of this, so then we can keep it as aligned as I can. Now we start everything over again. And you're going to notice how different each version gets. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I can't figure it out. And just to prove, I'm going to copy the exact same way that I did last time. Oh. Delete. Because, yeah, there we go. Yes, we're restarting again. We're going to restart on the 182nd right here. 3 minutes. So, you still have this guy. We have this. I'm just covering it with the new layer. So, and you'll start seeing it's going to look. I'm going to try to keep it as same as I can with the other one, but I cannot promise you. We're going through our levels. This is to add more color. Just enough. And we don't want that core to blow out. Do the red next. Hmm. Hmm. Going through the reds. We're doing the green next. And then do blue, a little bit more blue. Not so bad. Thank you. Trying to remember what I did. It's going to take some time. But we did that. Creates a new layer. And then we'll end up doing our brightness. Too much. Actually, I want to do the opposite. So, yeah. We'll do that. We'll go back to our levels again. Sure it's not too bright. Oh, properties. And then we go back to our red. This is where the inner part of the gases start to point through. We do blue as our next one. Just going through all three, make sure the colors nicely blend together. Just give a nice neutral sky. Liking that. And then we'll go through our curves. Black dots. Gray dot. Keeping it the same like the other one. We're going to do saturation for our layer design. Because as you can see, like anything else is going to blow up the core, which we don't want. So we want to keep the core as small as possible. And we do the proper curves where we try to adjust the levels. Undo that guy. Bring it down just a little bit. That way the night sky is dark, but the core nebula still looks best. Gotta remember what else I did. So far, so good. Looks the same. Has not changed on me yet. And then we do another levels. Just to fine tune. The ants see why the drapes. I do not know what you mean there, sir. Give me one moment. What? So we did the current levels again, that way to fine tune it, so we can see more of the outer gas. I'm doing red, so now I'm going to green. And there's our little gas formulas. And then we'll tie it off of blue to bring in that natural look. There we go. Now we'll do our selective color one more time. And if it did it right, it'll look like that guy, which it slowly is. I'm very happy. Red. More orange. More orange. We'll do more of a yellowish term. Light blue. Light blue. There should be no greens, which I don't see. We'll work with our magenta. There's the gases around the nebula, as you can see. We'll keep it down to a +0. And we do... actually keep that as similar as we can. It doesn't really matter. We're working on our neutral colors to help just blend it just a little bit. All right. It's not too much red, like the last one, hopefully. But we'll create this. We'll do that. Creates our layer. We can do the second layer to mess with. Technically, we can blend them all. What I actually do is unclip all these. So then, yep, this is technically, that's the layer we're messing with. This is what we're going to. Somehow I will combine them all. Filter. Camera raw filter again. So much fun. Details. Sharpen the image. Make it nice and crisp. Then we go to our basic. We add more texture to it so we can see the inside of the gas. Enough clarity. Bring that down a little bit. Add some subtract contra. Huh? What'd you say? We'll take away the shadow. Add a little color. That way you guys can still see the gas from the background. It's a little red. Color mixture. Mix that a little more red. There is no magenta. Or purple, it seems. Okay. As you can see, I tried. I somehow have made the colors not so cool. And move. It's what I'm doing now is unlining it. This is going to be the fun part. Because of the fact that you're going to start seeing a multitude of colors. And that's just due to the of how it looks. There's a reason why I don't stack the 30 to 20 seconds because, or the 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and the 10 seconds, because once you start getting different colors, like I've done on this one somehow, trying to get them lined up, it kind of starts not looking as cool. I don't know why it gives off that weird color distortion. It could be just how this ended up. Maybe that's why. Okay. We will test the theory then. The theory is we're going to do everything we did again on the 10 seconds, except this one's going to be faster because we don't want that core to blow up. And it's very easy to do it if we're not paying attention. Sorry. I'm trying to fix stuff. And then I can see it's messing with the colors in the back. Actually, is probably why everything was messed up last time. We got the red, now we're adding green. Trying to bring it as close as we can. And then we add our blues just to finish. Dun, 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 dun. So we got our blues. This is our 10-second photo getting stacked. It's very fun. We got that. And then we add another brightness. Not too bright though, because we don't want to blow that core. Do another levels to see if we can bring the color out just enough. That's our green. I'll finish it with a nice blue. And then we'll do RG. That's green. Gray it. And as you can see, our core of the nebula has not blown up yet, which is pretty good. Pretty good. So then I don't know why it looks so green, but actually I don't even want to mess with that. We'll do another brightness to see if we can brighten it up. Distinguish. More of that so we can see in the dark. And then we do the levels. Another level check. See if we can make it less green. If not, I have another way to do it. Make the red come out. Allow the blue to pop through. I actually don't like this, so we're going to redo it because I think I messed up when I was trying to focus on everything else. I like the exposure. We go to levels. Okay, so we have that. That's our core right there that we're trying to focus on. We bring in the red next. Got that guy. We bring in our blue. Okay. Then we add our brightness. Just enough. Okay. I'm kind of liking this one, how it looks a little better. It's not as much green. Which is known to happen if you focus too much on a certain color. Allow the red go through. Red does that. I guess it really doesn't matter what color the core is, but I try to keep it as accurate to the photos, which I will show you some, and you'll be amazed how other astrophotographers do the Orion. Right. We'll stick with the light in. Gives it a more natural. There we go. There we go. Okay. We did that. I think I was supposed to add another brightness, but not with the core. So then we'll do another levels just to fine tune it. There's that. And then we'll do our selective coloring. Just like we've been doing it. We'll let the red stand out as much as we can. The current doesn't look that much different. The only thing we will have different colors. Oh, I thought. Never mind. Blue. There it is. That. Oh, I see why I did that. What do you guys think of the course so far? Parents or anyone that's watching? I don't know. I'm becoming to second guess everything about myself again. You muted. So that's the core. So we'll then do camera. I'm going to try to. Camera usually fixes some mistakes. I don't know why it looks. Yes, yes, you were. That's the camera. So I'm trying to fix it up. I might not be able to stack them all. Don't know why it looks so different than when I did this a long time ago. Hit and zoom. So then, ooh. Worried about the core part. So we'll add the texture. Do clarity. And do the dehaze. Fit and view. That looks a little better. Does not look as blurry, which is good. We'll add the exposure. Some contrast. Got highlights. Keep that down. Add the shadows to brighten it up. The whites down to make sure the core doesn't blow up, which it's not. Just pretty well. We do that. That's the final one. So I'm fine with. Okay, so we'll move this to see if we can fit it within the circle. So that allows that to fit in. Okay, so we have that. As with the 10 seconds and the 3 minutes blended in. As you can see, that's what it looks like. That's with it at 90% opacity. This is 100. That's fully 100. Actually, we might keep the fill. Oh. Right up. Now the fun part is when we add in our 3-minute layer. I might not be able to do. We'll just have to keep the 5-minute ones. The only reason I'm saying is that because, or the 3 to 10 seconds, because the 5-minute looks just too blurry. I don't know why. So, oh, and I'll show you why. Okay, so Z. So, no, that's too much. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So, I will show you the difference. Okay. So this is with 1 second, or this is the 10-second core with our 5 minutes. Show you. So it's our, oh yeah, you can already see it. Okay. So this is 10-second core with 3 minutes. So when I start bringing it down, you can start seeing it slowly blend. Oh, wrong one. You're not seeing a difference because I accidentally was doing 3 minutes to blend it. Okay. So that's it just looks blurry in the center. That could just be the, so this is with the 10-second center and the 3 minutes overall. Now it gets really bad when I try to do that with the 5 minutes because it looks very blurry. I don't know why. Ball of lightning.
Ball like double exposure.
Double exposure, right?
Double exposure.
That's what it looks like. But it could be. Let me try it with this guy. Maybe I just didn't align it. Okay, it looks a little better. I don't know anymore. Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh. Wait. Oh no. There's a 100% chance I'm crazy, you guys. This is an 85. But okay, well, it looks better. This is with the 5 minutes, the 3 minutes, and the 10 seconds all combined. And then just to make it a little bit better, hate crafting. But that's our Orion Nebula. That's what it looks like with all combined.
Why is
Whoa.
it so red looking?
That is because all three pictures are stacked.
Okay.
And it changes within and I could show you the we have it like this, and then that's the 3 minutes, and then that's the 5-minute one. Technically, what you can do now I'll leave that. Rid of this. You can do another layer. Sorry. A little darker now. But there's the Orion. I could show you other people's stuff. I don't know what. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my camera real quick. That way you can see the wonderful photos I'm about to show you. These are other people's images of the Orion Nebula. That's Astro Backyard's photo. He's a big guy, big named guy.
We'll get there once we get that filter.
Okay, yeah. Technically, I haven't really flipped the Orion Nebula, but I like it the way I have it. You can have it like this. 'Cause technically, I'm supposed to have. Nope. That's what it's actually supposed to look like, which looks a little better, but so that's what everyone else bases theirs off of, and then we have this guy's version. But once we get the filter, which would cost $2,000, we can get more colors. There's the bird belly drains. What? I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be within the Orion Nebula. I don't.
I guess if you get it going that way, I guess.
Right. That's more in depth from Hubble. Or no, Anglo-Australian Observatory. Sorry. You can get the nice red. All the gases. It's a little scary. I do not know what that is. This is your Orion constellation, and that's what it looks like with the gas attached to it. kind of crazy. Also, we have the Horsehead Nebula, which is its neighbor. Which actually Horsehead and Flame really do those too. We might actually do that. Let's do that one. Go with the one of the newer ones. If not, we'll just go with. Let's see what this one is. It's already cropped. That doesn't count. We will not be using that one. We're going to do the Flame Nebula real quick. It's lying to me now. That is not the one I chose. Fine. Okay. Save that for later. Alright. Knowing what I can do, let's see if I can make it better. So we're going to do our +2 exposure. Make sure we can see the stars, not too bright. And then we'll do our brightness, bring it up just a little bit. And then we'll bring out our level. We have our image rotated. And then we'll bring in the reds. Got the red right there. We'll add some green. See how much green we can add to it. Not too bad. Then we'll add our blues. It's not bad. You can slowly start seeing it pop up. Still keeping it as natural as we can. We'll create a new layer on top of that. We'll do oh, that's not what I picked. We do levels. We'll bring in the levels just to make it a little more tighter on the color distortion. Need enough red. There is slowly coming out. Like a little puppet show. Add some green. Top it off with a nice little pinch of blue. There we go. We'll mess with the curves. So. We can do luminosity, color, which is usually what I do, Saturation allows it to have a little darker tint in the color. Hue just makes it look like it's saturated too much. That doesn't really do anything. Lighter color keeps it the orange tint. Linear dodge adds brightness, but also we lose the stars look a little blown up. I might do screen because it gives it the orange tint, but also we can add it where the stars don't look so blotched out, oversaturated. And then you got lighter. But I like our screen. That gas down, bring some of the colors. Now it looks like it's popping out. Yes, I like this. There you can see the little tiny pillars of glass. There's the flame nebula. Horsehead's peeking. Stars are shining out. Got shadows. Looking pretty good.
Okay.
We got some red. We add some green. And we finish it with a tad hint of blue. Tad hint of blue. Boom. Hey Sugi, we're working on the flame and Horsehead Nebula right now. Get some dark red. And purple. Keep it normal. Okay. Keep it orange for flames. There we go. Keeps the blue. Keep it white. There we go. Well, it looks a little better, not as blotched out. You got the twinkles. Mother likes the twinkles.
That's good.
Theme cyan. Difference change. I also don't see any blue, so there might not be any blue in this photo. There's a different color stars right there. Nice 3D effect. of the blacks. We need to add some neutral. Kind of liking how that looks right there. Still have the black skies. You have the nebula slowly pushing out. It's like the horse is trying to go to a city. Alright, and then now we do our favorite. We're going to add sharpening. Okay, so we have the sharpened. You reduce a little more, most of the noise we can without losing definition. We add texture. What does everyone think? Kind of liking it too. Gonna get rid of some of the dehaze. There we go. A little darker color. Don't mess with the exposure. Highlight. See the gas and the light shining through from the stars. It's fine. That's fine right there. Kind of like that. And then we'll finish off with our stars. Smooths out the border. And then we'll expand it a little bit. Not getting any of the gases, which is good. And then we'll minimize it. And then we'll deselect. And then filter. Reduce noise a little bit. Should bring out more colors. And then we'll finish with dust and scratch. But I like it with the stars because it just adds more brightness. And yeah, I think we've gone through a lot of stuff today. So I'm going to end my stream. You guys have a wonderful day. We'll be on tomorrow with Ghost Recon. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys later. Bye.